Good afternoon, Chiefs, and welcome to Chief TV. Today is Friday, April 30th. I'm Jack Danick. Attention seniors. Senior events including prom, Mr. Cherokee, and more have been scheduled. Please check your email for more information. In that email, the Class of 2021 T-shirt survey must be completed by the end of the day today. Prom ticket sales will be held from May 3rd until May 7th. Attention seniors, juniors, and sophomores. Cherokee's Career and Trade School Fair will be held virtually this year on Monday, May 3rd through Thursday, May 6th, from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Registration, schedules, and other information can be found on the Cherokee website. There will be a free HBCU Virtual College Fair for the Class of 2022 on Saturday, May 1st from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. HBCU representatives will all be visible throughout the entire session. Let's take a look at the Students and Employee of the Month for April. At Cherokee High School, a student from each grade level is chosen for the title of Student of the Month, representing the three characteristics of AIR: accountability, integrity, and respect. Freshman Ryan Millard always knows how to put a smile on his teachers' faces. Despite the given circumstances, Ryan has found ways to make connections between peers and teachers that allow him to be a pleasure in class. His thoughtfulness, respectfulness, and enthusiasm makes it enjoyable to be in his presence. While most students prefer to remain quiet during class discussions, Ryan isn't afraid to speak out about something he doesn't understand or give insight during discussions. Ryan's contagious positivity makes his peers feel comfortable and makes his teachers' jobs more enjoyable. Sophomore Kayla Parker continuously exhibits courtesy, responsibility, and cooperation. Kayla is not afraid to speak up and start conversations that end up benefiting the entire class. She continuously makes connections between the material being taught and real-life situations and is always willing to participate. Not only is she willing to take the initiative and start conversations, but Kayla also offers help for those that need it and is a natural-born leader. Junior Allison Cook embodies what it should mean to be a Cherokee Chief. In the classroom, Allison is a strong student who has done an amazing job keeping up with their workload of AP and honors classes. Outside of the classroom, she is a fierce competitor and a valued leader on the girls' track team. Even though she might fly under the radar, she is constantly challenging herself and striving for self-improvement, all while maintaining a positive attitude. Her positivity and encouragement raises the level of positivity in the classroom and wherever she goes. Allison is an exemplary student athlete with an outstanding positive attitude. Senior Robert Dabney is a light in his classes during these different times. Even though he is at home, Robert comes to class with enthusiasm and willingness to try and learn new things. He is always one of the first people to get the class discussion started, and once he starts, other students aren't afraid to speak up. He continues to show his motivation for learning by completing assignments on time and meeting with his teachers for extra help. Robert contributes to each of his classes by being a good role model and showing others that determination and hard work are qualities that will lead to success not only in the classroom but in the world. Karen Van Artsdalen has worked hard to learn her new role as a main office secretary. She handles parent questions and concerns in a caring and professional manner, and has been a big part in maintaining a positive environment in the main office during these difficult times. This week's book recommendation comes from author Ibram X. Kendi, How to Be Anti-Racist. This 2019 nonfiction book discusses concepts of racism and explores ways in which individuals and institutions can adopt anti-racist policies in order to achieve racial equality. Here's Cheyenne Crozier with this week's motivational quote.
If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavor. Anna Eleanor Roosevelt, born 1884, was a diplomat and an activist. She was also an American political figure as the First Lady from 1933 to 1945. Her husband, President Franklin Roosevelt, served 4 terms, making Eleanor the longest-serving First Lady of the U.S. During her time, she shaped how we see the role of First Lady today. The fact that she would consistently speak up for African American rights, women's rights, and World War II refugee rights was considered controversial. She was the First Lady to hold press conferences, write newspaper and magazine columns, and host a weekly show on the radio. By the time of her death, she was regarded as one of the most esteemed women in the world. President Harry Truman would call her the First Lady of the world in tribute to her human rights achievements. The context of this quote implies that if you knew what was going to happen, then that ruins the fun and enjoyment of life. You should take chances and do what you think is right because life is supposed to be unpredictable and wild. If you lived life with severe caution to everything, then you're basically not living life at all.
Thank you, Cheyenne. That's all we have for today. Tune in on Friday, May 14th for our next show. For Cheese TV, I'm Jack Denick.